stream. Like I said, we're hoping to do some more going forward. But as I say that, we are getting ready to jump into our first game. So, looks like we have some picks coming across. We do have Steka going ahead and locking in the jet. Have a couple different hovers happening so far. We have Callie locking in K0. We have Track locking in Chamber. And we have a couple of hovers still happening. ECG Cairo is going ahead and rock in that Chamber. Skyler is going ahead and lock in Astra. ECG ISO locking in K0. We have Laxley locking in, if I am not mistaken, that is Neon. We have Fang locking in, not Sage. I had this written down too, for this reason. Great. I had it written down. I cannot find her anywhere. Raze, nope. Phoenix, nope. Reyna, nope. Viper, nope. Did I lose an entire person on my list here? Skype. Or Sky. Sorry. I put Skype. That's why I couldn't figure it out properly. And then undefended, we have Shin locking in Sova. We also have Bryson Tiller locking in Omen. So as you're playing on Haven, like I said, this is a best of one. We're about to get into it here shortly. We have ECG on the attacker side first with, excuse me. Oh, wow. Depending on how much of filler in time, I've lost my voice a little bit. We have Velli put on defenders first. Like I said, I do apologize if there's any break in audio. I don't have it set up to do the alt tab and continue audio because I have to alt tab as it is needed to respond to messages, respond to team situations that is happening to determine as I am the one hosting as well as broadcasting. So I do apologize. So as we go ahead, we're going to get everyone loaded into here. And we are going to be on board first with Bryson as we high phase. We do have a couple of things about high ping, but that's more due to some other issues. But we're going to be on board Bryson here first. We're going to go ahead and jump around. If I can remember how to do this. It is all numbers. Everyone here in the buy phase. So, I'm going to keep an eye. We're going to go ahead and try and jump around some cameras as we see fit. Hopefully I can keep up to date in this as quick as possible because this is the first time I'm posting it. I'm not the one hosting, so like I said, I do apologize ahead of time. I got some stats. I could probably go ahead and get rid of stats. We'll give it our stat page. So right off the bat, we do have Omen dropping down the smoke. Looks like we do have a push happening over on D. Yeah, go ahead and take first kill over on Silver, and we also have a kill with Sky on Jet. So we do have a plant happening here on the C side. We have ECG setting up as needed with Chamber gets kill on Track. And we're going to keep an eye on some other situations that's happening. We have Fang slowly creeping up across the right here. See if we get on board.
One enemy remaining.
I got the wrong person on board, and we do have a round one win going on over to ECG. Got the bomb plant, and we get a little bit extra cash going forward. We have soft buy coming out here from ECG. Looks like we have SMGs coming out on their side. Looks like everyone here has a Spectre. And we're setting up ready to go. Looks like they're sitting ready to stack that over to this push together again. We do have Sova set up again over at C, sitting on that button. We have Jet looking down the middle here towards the front doors. And we do have Omen sitting on B side. So we do have a C split coming out again. We have a recon drop coming out from Sova. We get a little bit of information there, but I'll just use sometimes the opportunity to forward. We have Neon directly on site. We have most of each other on site, and left, so we're down to Astra. So we're coming out with power on the pillar, as we now have Velli coming up to try and get the retake here. We're going to go ahead and jump on over to C. We have Callie sitting little garage area here. You have Cypher pushing in the back. Kelly go ahead and get the kill for himself, get a little extra money. But we do have ECG coming out on top yet again. So, as we move on over here to round number 3, we have some Phantoms coming out. We do have a little bit of buy with a little bit of eco for those that already had it. And it looks like we do have a buy coming out on the side of Velli. We do have Callie over here with I'm gonna call it AK because of CSGO days with a Vandal. And it looks like we have some Phantoms and Vandals coming out across the board. We have Shin setting up though for this recon dart at the start to get some information over at A, as we do over here have again checking over at the C side. So looks like the presence was detected. There's something set up though. Straight going down there from back piece. Has some decent shots. Looks like we're still pretty full health. We have a position though with Chamber and Jet are right next to each other. We have some kills happening over at the C site. Leon's gonna back out after some engagement. We do have Jet still holding this corner here, hoping anyone comes through, and it looks like they're going to come over to A site. Let's see if Chamber is going to get anyone down the path. It looks like there's one coming down and gets the kill. I'm going to jump on over back over to the Silver, so I'm going to drop the recon dart. Get him to a coming. Can't get the kill, Sally. A couple kills coming out over to the Chamber and Omen. Well, off. There's a 3v2 in favor of our
one enemy remaining.
Heaven here.
Spike down A.
One guy's going to get a kill on Jet. Nothing happening. Well, looks like she's going to have to move her position a little bit, try and get a better angle. Flashbang and able to readjust. Not able to grab the spike, but able to reposition herself.
One enemy remaining.
One on one. Looks like we do have a situation a little bit closer. This guy's going to go
30 seconds left.
Research Trailblazer, try and get some information on where Cairo is. In the corner and gets the kill. Punches the round in a 1v2 situation and able to and she's not able to get the spike down for the extra dash. But coming out on top there, ECG with a 3-0 lead going into round number 4. With a clutch over here from Fang and a 1v3 situation back on A side. And with that, it looks like we are down to an eco round on the side of Valley. Looks like everyone's in here with eco. We do have some ultimates ready. Looks like we have Silva getting ready here to go and launch another recon bolt.
Never.
We have Sky almost one ability away from her ultimate. We're going ahead and deny. Recon the flashbang. We have an ace split coming in here. Yeah, getting the push ahead. Getting the shots down. Able to get the kill on Silva. It looks like they're sitting at the safe position now. Rento refit. Kyra's going to go ahead and get the bomb down, and we have a kill over on track. Track's got the kill on ISO over on B site and try and reposition himself to get this retake. We do have Omen up in heaven, and Cairo is coming in with the blind. We do have some shadows coming down. We have a couple of different. We have Jet pulling off the bomb, and a TV coming over. Get the kill and able to set up here, ready to go. Oh, and looks like he was able to get the kill through the smoke. Nope, Fang goes down. Now down to Chamber. Chamber's getting the shot down. DQ is trying to find a gun, trying to something, and he is going to go down as well. Good try on the terms of Velli. Able to try and go ahead and get that defuse, a couple different smokes, a couple different cutoffs on the scene to try and prevent everything from happening. And we have a little bit of all that here to cause some music. Don't want the overlay happening as we continue. Yep. Joshi, thank you again for joining us. No problem for running it. DCNC League, yeah, it is number keys. It's going to take me a little to get used to it because I'm used to dynamic. Let me actually just move my keyboard in front of me and use both my hands to jump in.
You want to play? Let's play.
Oh, we do have a kill as I'm adjusting myself. I think it's a kill on Jet. It looks like it is. Straight to double try and get any cleanup as we can. I'm going to go ahead and peek over at Neon. Peek at mid. You have a smoke. It happened to speak the Chamber peeking out of the smoke. A little bit. Not sure if mishap or something on the screen there, but it does look like it goes down. We now have a 5v3 situation where ECG is going to rotate on over quietly to C site. We do have Omen watching the double doors. We have Cairo watching B. We still have Sova sitting on A in case they decide to do a fallback, and Omen's not going to go ahead and check B hall or C long. I'll check that originally. He's going to slash over the doors, so all push in. Omen's sitting in the corner looking actually this is crash base. Didn't have all. Oh, we're not getting the kill in time.
Last player
gets
standing.
2 kills. Sova's coming around.
Standing ahead.
And trying to get the recon down, try to get some information for this.
Spike planted.
Push in. Nothing coming on the recon dart. Does not know where they are as it looks like all BCG has set up on C. Now sees the one and looks like Cairo did pop his ultimate. We were probably able to finish off Shin. So we have a 5-0 lead on ECG coming into round number 6. Looks like we do have ultimates ready on Velli's side. So we have Omen ready, we do have Cryo ready, we have Chamber ready, and we have Jet ready. So let's see if anything can happen here. Oh, we actually do have a timeout happening. Looks like Bryson did set a timeout, so we are going to go ahead and see what happens in this situation here, and keep an eye on it. Not sure what happened, but we are going to go ahead and keep this timeout and see what happens. So far, it looks like we do have a slight setup happening. We do have Sova at A site. We have Omen in Chambers setting up in B. We have Jet looking at this double door, and Cryo is also looking like he's going towards a double door on B. And on the terms of the attackers, we look like we have ECG stacked over on A site. Looks like they either set up go towards A long, try and get the cubby there. We're going to keep an eye on that going forward, but we do, like I said, have this timeout. We're going to keep an eye on it and see what happens. And alright, time is about to end. Let's see if we take another one or if everything's all set. It looks like we all are all set. Players are all moving. Callie's there, everyone's there, so it looks like everyone's all set, ready to go. So we're setting up for this A short. Might be able to get this recon dart down to see this A push coming early enough. See if he's able to set it up. If so, this will be good information. Set up, in the way until the whole situation happens. Crowd gets a kill on Jet, but it looks like he's always gets a kill on Neon, so they are aware of this A push. Folks are into the player's zone. Their Sky dropping the Trailblazer down, getting radiation, and then no Silver's back to sight. We do have the push coming in. What happens? We have Chambers getting a kill.
One enemy remaining.
The smoke, and looks like all of them gone down, but Chambers. Chambers on the left side. Chambers suppressed. He's going to go ahead and peek out this A here. Looks like they might not be aware. We got the first kill on Astra. Try to get that street peek, but not able to get the kill. He's going to fall back, try and reposition himself a little bit. Try to set something up here. Going to peek the Chamber gets the other kill. Oh. Was able to take down two of them, could not get the three. As Kairos comes in with the 3 kill round in the bomb plant to go ahead and take round number 6 for BCG. So far not looking the greatest, but last to my knowledge, this was a pretty attacker side heavy map, so might be something changes. I'm gonna keep an eye on it. Keep on open some more rounds going on here. So it looks like we have a split setup. Looks like we have some people poking mid. We have Chamber inside the double doors here.
That's not
ready
ready.
to look. We have Jet on B going on over to C. Looks like they're ready to set up for a C heavy push with Silver left alone on A. Chamber's back from the flash out the mid. Get that kill and able to pull back with a clean, easy kill for Track. Track with a nice one tap. You get a little bit of advantage in the 5v4 and possibly he's going to push, and Track gets another kill. Track with a 2k so far, but Neon gets the kill on Jet. I'm going to keep an eye here as he's coming around the backside. Let's see if he's able to go ahead and get the cleanup. He does have the Vandal. It looks like EGP is not aware of this push. And oh, he almost comes out with the ace with the flank. He almost looks like he was about one tap away from fully getting the ace and cleaning up 3 of them with a single bullet. As now Velli's going to go ahead and push in on Asher here for the last fight. And they're going to come out with the first round victory, taking their first round of the match with an outstanding performance on Track, getting a 4K, 2 mid without getting the flank around. Oh man. Alrighty. This looks like it's going to be, we're in for the long haul on this one. Looks like Ellie's not going to go down without a fight. And Tracker says, don't worry guys, I'm going to put this round on my back and I'm going to go ahead and get us that first round victory. And that is what you want to see from these situations. Back against the wall, you need someone to step up, get that motivation back, reset the motivation, try and get everything going as normal to get the team back into this game.
I'm pissed!
So it looks like we do have a setup going back into mid. Looks like we're about to go ahead and push B. We do have Neon coming in here. Neon's going to go ahead and push. She is flashing. It looks like she's just going to go ahead and plant the spike with all the spike plant down. Able to leave without barely taking any damage. So she does have the spike plant down. We're going to jump around. We have Fire watching double door. We do have someone. We have Omen. Oops. That is escape key. I do apologize. We have Omen sneaking around the back here. We do have some fighting happening mid. We're going to keep an eye on Omen. Omen with a flank. 1 kill. We get the second. Oh, he can only get 1, but Callie's able to peek around the corner. Right through the wall, getting the 3rd. And then Shin also coming in with a kill on Fang. And they're going to go ahead and try for the flank here. As we do have Track hitting the operator shot through the wall on the headshot on the Lackey for the round 2 win for Velli. Alrighty, so this looks like it's starting to turn out into an interesting match. Looks like I said, all it takes is that one round for that motivation shift to happen. And it looks like Velli's starting to find their groove going forward. So let's see what happens come round number 9 here. As it looks like we do have a heavy stack happening over at C. We have Jet happening looking at B. So we're set up an A again. And we do have a heavy stack happening from ECG. Looks like they're ready to go ahead and push A site here. Hopefully Sober's able to get enough information and buy enough time for the rotate, or if it's going to be a very aggressive push. Let's see what happens with this recon dart here.
Standing ahead.
Launch it, send it. We do have Chamber down here with the ultimate. Oh, the operator gets 1 kill. Can he shot in the back the second? Is he able to live? Is he able to jump around the corner and live? Can he get the second shot? Oh, 2 goes down. 3 off. Guys still getting the third kill, but we do have the spike down on A. There is now a 3v2 happening in favor of Velli. So is trying to stay alive on second.
One enemy remaining.
Asher gets the second kill on 2 Chamber and go ahead and take the round 9 win. Bring us now to a 6-3 round in favor of, still in the favor of ECG, but all the motivation seems to swung, not motivation, the momentum seems to have shifted over to Velli. So, Velli still has a buy. We're going to go ahead and buy. Looks like we have a Spectre. We have a Spectre Eco buy over on ECG. Looks like they're stacking over to A. We have a little bit going towards B, towards mid, looking at the double door. We have a pretty split stack still with 2 on C, 2 on B, and still the lone Sova on A. So we do have Chamber about to Peter Coney here. We do have Jet watching this mid window. We can start coming out with no information. Jet's hearing the footsteps and peeks. It looks like she's able to go ahead and creep up. I'll get noticed that this happened to hear Neon in the window. They'll get flashed. Neon happened to look in the right spot, and Jet goes down. So there goes a Vandal over to Neon and ECG, as we now have Chamber looking mid with the operator op. We do have Chamber on ECG side to keep on peeking over information at C. Sova's sitting at A, still keeping an eye on what's going on. As we now have Neon looking mid. Looks like it was an op shot went down, and Neon's going to go ahead and go up the stairs, trying to get a position on B. Track comes against the op shot and headshot over onto Lackey. So there is now a 4v4 happening, and it looks like ECG has rotated over to A, as we now have Cairo looking up, gets Sova bolted and noticed by Sova. So look at his information 1. We do have a looks like 2-man rotation coming over from Velli. And the push is starting to happen as more abilities go down. And look at Chambers off the push. We have the smokes on the site. And your female
Last player standing.
Onto Cairo and Asher gets the kill onto Shin.
Last player
2v2.
standing.
Oh, I have the time I looked over. It's now 1v1. Asher's sitting in the corner looking. We have Omen looking in that corner, ready to go. Misses the first shot, and Bryson is able to get the kill on Skylar. And now we're getting closer. It's now a 4-6. But we do have, looks like now probably a buy round coming out of ECG. Yep. Looks like everyone's in against Phantom and Vandals. Caro is waiting. Caro does have his ultimate. I'm not sure if he's going to be using it this round. More than likely in this situation. Save a little bit extra cash. We have Skylar sitting here with the Vandal. And we have Ice also there. So we're still holding that solo A spot. It looks like ECG is ready to stack A with Jet looking down mid. We have
you want
Track
to
looking down
play?
mid.
Let's play.
Flash with a shot, and Track's able to get the shot through the flash and get the kill on the Lackey. Getting pretty much free information kill. We have a kill on the Jet. Oh, Cryo is able to kill Snake out. Oh, Track with a quick shot over on the Cryo. And we now have 2 mid. We're going to sit on here with Track. Track seems to be the player to watch right now. As round after round after round, he's coming out with about 2 to 3 kills. I mean, this is... He's ready. He's ready to go. He's warmed up. He's ready to take over this game if need be. So, as we're watching, I'm actually going to peek over briefly, as we do have Skylar peeking mid. He knows Track's there with the ops, not wanting to peek too much. As we also have ISO looking at double doors, slowly peeking around as well. We have the slow push coming here to double doors. Looks like they're going to commit with the push and not look to eco or save money. So I'm going to go here through the double doors, set up trying to look at this B push. We have Omen watching the entry door and dropping the smoke as well. So we do have a push coming in, flashing out. Omen's on top of the box, just going to have noticed it. And Omen's going to get the double kill on top of the box. And let's go. And it looks like so far Valley's really picking up, and here we have the last round before the swap. We're trying to get the full buy round, and we're going to take a look at the kill feed here. We have Track on top at 15 and 9, Shin 7 and 7, Bryson 7 and 7, Callie 5 and 8, and Staka at 4 and 11, with Fang being 10 and 5, Arrow being 9 and 8, Blackie being 9 and 9, Skylar being 7 and 8, ISO being 7 and 8. But so far it looks like the clear right now, Track and Fang are going off. Track seems to be the player to watch right now, being 15, 9 and 2. Seems to be having a good round so far. We're going to go ahead and jump over here and start, see if he gets anything off the rip. He's going to go ahead and have his gun out, teleport back, no one peek through briefly. He'll pick it up and he's going to look at mid, see if you can see anyone here. We do have a couple people peeking down mid doors. As I did miss Neon going down, but looks like you're not going to see anyone here. We have Sky go ahead and breach in double doors. We also have Cryo looking down C long as well with ISO. We look like we have the C push going. Omen's able to drop his smoke, but they got some information that Omen is on site. So looks like we have 3 peeking up C ball. Omen's going to go down to Cryo. Cryo getting the kill with the Vandal. As now it's now left to Track, and Omen's going to push double doors to see if you see him when any 2 guys are there going forward. But doesn't look like he found anyone yet. He's going to push through the doors, not seeing one. Not sure if we heard the rotate, but it looks like everyone has fallen off of C and rotating back onto site. Sober's looking to rotate back over to A. We have Jet looking down A on the site.
Powerless.
And we look like we have Track going over as well. Looks like we have the ultimate coming down from Pyro. Suppressing everyone here. Pyro going up into heaven. Looks like we have 2 on site. Pyro is on site. The stage jump that down from Track, getting the kill on the spike lane. Then he doesn't want to fly. Right going to kill on the crowd. The side is up 6 again. Going into the second half.
Switching sides.
Oh, I do apologize. Like I said, I might not have the best camera work. I wish I was better at it, but I'm not. Do what I can. But it does look like so far that everything is starting to work out in the terms of Velli. And now we go back, round 2, flush slate. Everyone's back on pistols, and now it's time to see what can happen this round and see if Velli can keep up that momentum they had going into the end of the second half, or if ECG is able to take back some rounds. Because if I'm not mistaken, we had pretty much a 6-0 run on both sides. So we are going to keep an eye on what could come next. So looking at the A stack over here, we have Neon pushing up front. Gives the smoke. Double spotted out here by Staka. But still able to get a kill. Crowder gets 2 kills as well. And looks like they're able to get 2 kills going into... Oh, wow. Going into this defender side here. Kelly and Track are now left alone on A. Kelly's dropping some shots down. Kelly see a soda. Yep, looks like you see a shoulder. Knocked down. Kelly going on get another kill. We're now on 2v3. Still looking at the A. They do have the spike. And we do have Track looking to rotate back on over to B window. This guy's dropping some util down and try and either set up a distraction or something else going forward. But let's see what happens. So it looks like we are committing back over to A. Track going back on over with the Ghost, still has a spike. We still have Sky, Fang, I should say, set up on A. We have ISO set up on B. And then we go ahead and we have Skylar set up on, looks like in between B and C. We do have a split push. Kylie's going back. We do have Track pushing onto B. Let's see if you can get ISO peek in the corner here. This is the first shot. Looks like, God. Looks like ISO able to get a couple of those. Oh, one spotted by Fang. He was able to teleport back in time before he's able to get shot as I rotate back over to A. Looks like we do have a full A push coming to happen here. Looks able to set this up perfectly. This guy was trying to set up util. Callie gives us some util. Spike's now getting planted. Gets extra Fang going up to heaven. ISO and Skylar going to push the hallway there. Flash going down. Track is able to get the first kill with 7. Nothing there. Able to get a shot on Sky. Goes down. Skylar. Oh, Skylar gets a kill on Track and able over to take the round for ECG. A very interesting round. Almost had the fake out happen, but quick response in terms of ECG to go ahead and prevent that bomb plant from sticking for too long and able to get the kill. Alright, so we do have the buy coming out in terms of ECG. We do still have an eco round in pistols coming out of Velli. Go ahead and see what happens. Shins with the bomb. We do have a stack coming in over to C. We have about 3 on the ECG side over in between B and C with Skylar, ISO, and Cairo. Cairo's mostly going to hold the B side. We have Lassie looking between B and A. We have Fang on A. Smoke goes out. Flash goes out. Sky's looking at the double door. Callie's going to push in here. We're going to jump in between the mix of them here. We do have some situations. Staker's pulling the corner. Looks like we have a couple stacked in double doors. I'm not sure if Track's going to be expecting two there. There's some shots going down. Track walks by, gets shot in the back. Not even get the kills, so we don't get some shots down. Not get the kills. Skyler's trying to get some damage on Rumble. Let's see, falls off the track and Track goes down. And in the meantime, it looks like they're able to take B site. No, everyone's sort of sitting in this window areas and trying to set up as best as they can. Galley's going ahead and watch the connector between B and C. We have Bryson's Tower going on the back and A, trying to get some shots on, but not able to get the kill. And we have look to see who's coming around as well, knowing that there's 2 1-on-1. Able to get two down with 22 health. Ice will go ahead and kill Shin. So we do have 2 left on this site. Callie goes down. We're now down to Jet. Just going to go ahead and push. Trying to get information. Do the defuse. Not get the angle. It's ISO's calling bodyguard, and ISO to keep him off. So they're able to get the defuse and take another round over to ECG. So, good round coming out from ECG. A good bomb plant over on Velli side. Sally just going to close it out. But if we are now 8-6, as we now go into, looks like probably a buy phase on their half. Yep, I am correct. Phantom's advantage coming out everywhere on the attacker side as they determine where they want to set up. Excuse me. We have 2 stacked on C for ECG. We have Skylar set up. Excuse me, burping down. Skylar set up in C, and we have no one playing A actually on the
Revealing area
of. Yeah, ECG's not even playing A. They're fully stacked to the C attacking. I am not sure what information. Track gets the kill though. And Track gets another kill. While reloading, caught reload, we're not able to get punished for it. They load it in. Track gets a 3rd kill. He can get 3, and Car's able to get another kill on Track. Looks like we have a push coming in. Shin's going to get the
Player standing.
He was not able to get the Spike down. He's now pushed through the window here. Coming around the backside, looks like they are aware of this. Oh no, it looks like the recode. It looks like one kill. Let's see if he's able to get the blind. He missed the blind, and Car's able to come out with 3 kills that round in order to hold on to it for ECG. That was almost close. Track with 3 kills right off the rip, and ECG is able to pull it back into their favor. So, everyone looks like so far they're buying Vandals, selling inside ECG, everyone sells weapons, and we are on eco round in terms of Velli. Everyone's going eco, we have a stack over to A, looks like maybe this is an eco rush here, try and get some kills, get some points down unexpectedly. I'm going to drop on here with Laxi. Laxi's going to be probably the first one to push into this A, little A cubby here.
You want to play? Let's play.
Flash going down. That looks like he probably got flash. Looks like Laxi's not pushing as much as I expect him to. We do have some setup. The recon dart comes out, and I'm not sure if it hit anything, honestly. We do have Carousel looking into this B connector, into the double door area. And as we jump on over to Callie, Callie's going to start coming up this A elbow. And of course, there's a look away. Laxi gets the kill. Able to put some walls down instead of a little separation down long. We do have 2 close here. Fang and Callie are pretty much right next to each other, and neither one of them are aware of it. We're jumping over. It looks like Track is pushing in. Oh, Track Laxi gets the kill. Track at the last moment and gets punished for it, but Bryce was able to get the kill, and Laxi and Callie was able to get the kill.
1 enemy remaining.
Oh, able to get the kill onto Rise, with Skyler getting the kill onto Callie. So now left with Bryce and Killer. Trying for a blue. I'm not sure if he's ecoing here. He does have a Vandal, so there'll be a little extra money in their pocket if he's able to eco accordingly. He is smoking down the B to A connector and going to go ahead and push. Oh, looks to get a little information down for Track. Track is now going to start looking for him. He knows he's on B. He gets the shot, but not pull off the headshot. As Carl gets the op shot right on the Bryson to take the round. Oh, so close to getting that peak. Alright, so we do have a buy round coming out. See what can happen here.
Here.
Another A stack happening. We do have a big stack into middle B here in the terms of ECG. I'm not sure if they're just rushing it or what the plan is on this one. But they are they have the stacked. They're either anticipating a mid push or they're just rushing it. They're just popping. Oh, they're just rushing. The defenders already come to the back. They're just fully pushing it, trying to catch them off guard. And it looks like Velli was ready for it. The kill's coming out. Gets the kill over on Callie.
1 enemy remaining.
The 3rd kill. Cryo is ready to go. Let's see if Kyle get a 4th kill. Is he going for the ace, or are they just gonna still play as normal? Omen's looking. He knows there's someone in there. spikes down, looks like in the doorway, so any push he's going to put onto it is just going to be punished. Let's see what happens. Is he going to go for it? He's going to go ahead and drop the smoke. He's going to teleport. Drop a flashbang. More flashbangs. Bryce is just getting flashed, trying to get a position, trying to get the spike, but was not able to get it. Looks like we have a little bit, the suppress is going down. Got the spike. He's going to try and go around and run. He puts some footsteps, but we know he's on the A side. He just gets turns into 3 of them and just gets gunned down. And there goes another round for ECG. Alright, now let's see what happens here. I mean, the same situation last time, and Velli was able to come back and just tie the game up before the half, so... I mean, can't count them out of this one yet. Even if they're on low eco, they have the chance to come back and take some rounds into to make this possibly go into overtime. So let's go ahead and see what happens, as it looks like we have a pretty normal split default stack coming out on ECG. We have a split coming out from Jet. Jet's going to go ahead and push up mid. Does have a Vandal in her hands pushing up mid, as well as Track. We have some shots going down. It looks like Stacy puts a lot of shots down onto that connector. Trying to see if anyone's there. We have Soa dropping some shock bolt. I'm not sure if they heard him. And smoking off the beat at me. Just dash in. Trying to get the kills. Laying down gets the kill on us. Another. We saw Callie on site though. We have to be careful. ISO on site. That turns in. ISO's able to get the kill. Let's keep an eye on him. It looks like the bomb is down on B, so it's going to come down to pretty much just push on the B here. Track's going to come out.
Last
Laxi got
player
the kill.
standing.
We're down to Track. Track's the only one left. On the hell right now. Sees ISO, was not able to get the quick shot onto him. They don't know he's there. A couple takes over, and ISO is able to get the 4K into round number 12 in match point for ECG.
Match point.
Alright, now it's do or die time before if ECG wins this, they move on to the semifinals. Sorry, not semifinals, the quarterfinals. The facing the Asher or Fortnite. As we then have, then if Velli loses, they get dropped down to the loser bracket to fight a Savage Academy. We're going to keep an eye on this. We have some abilities going down and stuff. Now look, we have a heavy C stack, A stack. Oh, Laxi with a quick shot in the Track. Able to get the first kill there and able to already make it a 5v4 with a heavy stack coming in on the A from the defender side. And they're trying to see if they can get anything here. It looks like they're starting to pull back. The attackers are now going to go around and see if they get something else. They keep on hitting an escape instead of one. We have Jet in them with their Blade Stone, trying to see if no one's in the double Zors. Maybe it looks like saw Cairo waiting for us to push in. Pushes in, looks to the left. Cairo's blinded, whiffs the Blade Storm. Did not get punished, but thankfully, Cairo as the full rotation's coming in from the ECG, trying to see. But Laxi gets the kill on Stako. They're trying to block up the connector as much as they can to make it as much a delayed push as possible to try and get the bomb detonation to get back on the insist. Laxi's just going to go forward and push. Laxi has no fear. Laxi's now got a Vandal, pretty much right next to Kelly. Kelly gets one kill, she gets the other. Sova's the only one left, and ISO gets the kill on Shin. And it looks like that is going to be the end. And we have a victor in ECG winning their round versus Kelly, but a 13-6 victory. Oh man, that was a close one to be sure. Well, let me go ahead here. I'm going to jump us back over to the webcam. As I said, ECG comes out with the victory in that round. It was a close one, especially after the half. We're actually going to briefly bring up the scoreboard here so you see what happened. It looks like Track was on top of it, 21-17. KDA, Cairo next with 21-12. ISO 20-10. Laxi 16-5. Staka 12-8. Skylar 12-11. Callie 8-16. Shin 8-14. Bryson Tiller 11-14. And Fang 11-12.